The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played in. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, super. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice control. Cross into the box. Tries to get it. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gives it back. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe! Decent chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Port kick off the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Tonali. That's an imaginative pass. Yaya Toure. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. Rafael goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. João Neves. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. João Neves. Bellingham. Tonali. Here's Haaland. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now then, the ball's come loose. Davis. Araujo. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. Looking for the run.
Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass.
Port really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Chance, surely! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is so good, such shot. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice-looking ball. Batistuta's cross. That's a decent clearance. Oh, they can break here. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this man suffered that fate back in 2002. And it was a major national trauma at the time.
It was, but such was the presence and influence of David Beckham because of what he did in qualifying for the tournament too, Peter. Captain, talisman, and I'm sure the whole country breathed a sigh of relief when he made the squad.
And without him, we wouldn't have had that dramatic Argentina game.
Yeah, and I guess it was appropriate that it was he who led England through to the knockout stages too.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's aimed. Bullish header! And again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bout of passing here. Messi! Cannavaro is there to clear. Davis picks it up out wide. It's a promising position. Swings in across. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Paris Saint-Germain get the second half going. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that is out of play. Messi. That could spell trouble. Ribéry. Messi. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. And he climbs up big. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vieira. And this is Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he was quick to react. Some really good ball movement. This looks promising. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? The ball swung. Terrific header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vieira. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rafael Leao, big chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Played into space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking here to chip it through. Araujo gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Oh, not quite.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart.